Hey friends, welcome back to another in-store session of our YouTube filming. Today we have a really cool experience, and it's not something that gets to happen very often, which is we have an employee who works on our e-commerce team within the technical department who's been with us a long time, who recently found out he will be a first-time dad. Now, this presents us with something really cool. We have someone who's been with us a while, first-time dad, but because of his position, never spends time around product. So today, we are gonna bring him in. So come on in, David. Welcome.
Hey.
And we're going to show him the ropes.
Yeah.
You've heard all these brand names, you've heard these names of products before.
Yeah. I look at numbers, I look at SKUs. I never touch products in person, so this is gonna be a new experience.
So this is very rare for us. So we're really excited. We're gonna walk through product. We're gonna talk about his plans for the future. A little known fact, 40% of the people who purchase from us and make a purchase decision are actually dads. That's a bit strange. I think when I say that stat, a lot of people are like, what? But it's more and more common for dads to be heavily involved and actually lead the charge when it comes to making big gear decisions. And so we want to honor that and recognize, like, okay, cool, let's grab a first-time dad's perspective. Let's get first impressions of hands-on product and work together to hopefully help you find the best product for you and your family.
Yeah. Well, sounds good. Let's do it.
And then also you can be overruled by your wife later.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, she's the boss, so, you know, we'll see how it goes.
Before we get into strollers, let's now nail down some information.
Okay.
First thing,
What do you want to know?
where do you live? Are you in a condo? Are you in a townhome? Are you going to be in a fully open house? Like, what is the living accommodations? Because we want to make sure, like, we don't pick the biggest stroller possible that's barely going to fit in an elevator.
Yeah, so we are actually making a pretty big shift in our life right now. We're moving from renting and we'll be moving likely to a townhome over the next little bit before baby comes.
Okay.
Megan wants the nursery all set up. She wants a home. So we're actually shifting over to that. So anything that we consider needs to sort of accommodate, I'm guessing, a townhome.
Okay, so that's really helpful. Nice thing about townhomes is you're gonna have lots of space, possibly a garage, but we will need to factor in that, like, your front foyer is a little bit smaller. So depending on where you wanna store your stroller, you may wanna consider that. But it also doesn't mean we need to go extra small because you're not worrying about like elevators or anything else. Like you're gonna have capacity. Okay, great. Next question that's important.
Yeah.
Size of your vehicle.
Okay, so we have a, I guess, a mid-size SUV, driving a Mitsubishi Outlander. So,
There you go.
So I think
Shout
we got
out
some
Mitsubishi,
space.
eh?
Oh,
Shout out Mitsubishi.
Good cars.
Yeah.
It's lasted a while.
Let's we'll collect some ad dollars for that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Wait, do I see some of that?
Yeah, of course.
Good.
Okay, perfect.
Amazing.
Yeah, good. So you have trunk space. That's not really going to be a concern then for your vehicle. Okay, good. Because again, you're not going to change your car typically when you're having a kid. Pick a stroller that's going to fit your home and fit your car and fit your life.
Yeah.
Next, where do you foresee yourself using a stroller? Are you going to be going on hikes? Are you going to be taking it off road and kind of like bumbling along on trails? Or is this like around the park? Or honestly, is it car, grocery store, car, mall? Like what is your life going to look like?
So I try to almost religiously avoid cardio. So there's not going to be hikes or anything like that. But my wife and I have enjoyed walking together in the evenings lately. So I'm guessing that it'll mostly be city use. It won't really see any wilderness, or so likely urban setting. Car to the mall is probably likely. Maybe some walks on the waterfront. You know, lakeshore waterfront, anything like that. But no wilderness.
Okay, so we don't need to account for wilderness.
No,
we can have urban environments.
Yeah.
You have the car space and you have the home space.
Yep.
So that really opens up our options. I think the last question we should tackle is family planning. Now, this is not perfect. This is like no one kind of knows.
Yeah.
But in your idyllic scenario, are you going to have kids pretty close together, or you're totally unsure? You're like, you know what, we're going to space them out.
Yeah, so in terms of family planning, if my wife had our way, we'd have 2 sets of triplets. But I think it's very likely that we'll probably end up with 3-4 children. We love a big family. I come from a big family. And in terms of, you know, planning, I'm guessing that we'll probably do them fairly close together.
Okay.
You know, mat leave, back to work for a year, back to babying.
In a perfect world.
Yeah, in a perfect world.
In a perfect world. Yeah, fair enough. Because life sometimes moves things around.
But
yeah.
that's how it works for me, though. So, you know, I'm sure it'll work out.
Of course,
yeah.
you have total control. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so this gives us a lot of options. I would say, given that situation, we should explore a full-size stroller.
Yeah.
We should look at something that is going to possibly be a double, especially if you're looking to have your kids closer together.
That makes sense.
And ideally something that's going to have accessories for toddlers. Because if you're looking 3-4 kids, you're going to want to last over a long lifespan.
Yeah.
Maybe one kid is further apart, others are closer together.
Right.
We want to sort of accommodate as much as possible. Does
Makes
that
sense.
seem reasonable?
Yeah, sounds good. Let's see them.
Okay, so next thing we're going to do is take a look at the strollers and walk you through them. So one thing, because I've worked with this guy for a while now, we know that aesthetics is not your forte. This is why you have a wife.
That's what you guys say. I think I have great taste.
It's collectively agreed upon across the company that aesthetics is not your thing. So that's why you have a wife, though. It's great. So we're going to not necessarily fully factor in aesthetics to this conversation.
Okay.
We're going to talk form and function.
Right.
Your wife can handle that piece of your life.
Fine.
Perfect. Okay. Within the stroller category, we've got a number of different brands that all make amazing strollers that can handle 2 kids, 2 seats, as well as further accessories. Okay? So I think probably the best thing to do is start walking down the line and kind of walking through some of the differences.
Oh man,
Does it sound good
so
to
many
you?
options. Sounds good.
Okay. First one I want to start with is sort of like a long-standing workhorse of a stroller, which is the Baby Jogger City Select.
Okay.
You will see these all over the place. You will see really old versions of them actually kicking around because, to be honest, they last so long.
Yeah.
So one of the great things about the Baby Jogger products is their durability and longevity.
Ooh.
The nice thing about them is that you are going to have 2-seat compatibility with it, which also includes infant seats. You can get 2 infant seats on there if you happen to have your twins or your triplets at some point.
Right, my triplets are coming.
Yeah, exactly. And but also you can have an infant seat and a toddler seat. You can get a rider board for the bottom, and it has a bunch of accessories that are available. Yeah. So first thing I want you to do, just give us a little walk, push it back and forth, see how you feel.
Oh yeah. That glides pretty good. I like it. It does feel pretty solid, which I think is a good sign. You know.
Yeah, but, I always assume more solid is better.
Yeah. Heavier is better, right?
Always.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Heavier is better.
Right. Makes sense to me. No, feels good.
Okay, so a couple things to note. You do have a telescopic lens.
Oh.
So you can adjust this to fit your height.
Oh man, look at that. Okay.
Now, there are some cool things about the stroller. It can fold down pretty darn thin. So I think what I'm gonna do, just to show you an example, we'll pull off the seats.
That just pops off.
Yeah, so remove, push buttons on the side.
Right.
Lift and pull off.
Okay.
Now, I've always wanted to do this.
And this is where the third kid
you put them right,
stored,
yes,
right?
Well, you actually lay the baby in there. That's yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Makes
sense.
Okay, so I want you to just take a guess on how you would fold this stroller.
Oh man, this is sorcery to me. So I'm guessing there's something that happens here. There's a button here. Does that? No, that just stops it. Okay. Maybe I have to flip it over. Do these do something? No. All right. I know when I'm wait, there's a fold button. There is a fold button. Oh, does this do something? Oh, and it comes labeled for the father.
So, sorry, that was just for my own enjoyment.
Yeah.
Okay. So the nice thing about the Baby Jogger is when you actually take all the pieces off, these also are removable, so they can come out if you want it to fold down. It lays incredibly flat. The nice thing about the stroller is in a trunk, you can actually then lay seats on top. It will fold with the seats on it.
Okay.
You can also stack some things on top of it. So compact fold. Now just for fun, open it back up.
I think I've learned from this situation. I think this is the key. So I think no, that's not it. All right, hold on. If I leave it open, no. This has to be open at the same time.
I always find if it doesn't work immediately, try and force it.
Okay, hold on. They both don't. How do you use your foot to help me?
Yes. So this is not unique to this stroller.
Okay.
Every stroller puts in a latch somewhere on the section. So if you lift that latch, you'll then find you can just open it.
Oh, well, that looked very smooth. You've done this before, I can tell.
So just again, any stroller we're working with, you will see a latch of some kind, generally that's holding it together. And so,
love it.
Well, for the dads out there, when you come to the stroller, you'll look like a pro. There's always a latch. Just find the latch on the side. It'll fold up great. Okay.
Nice.
So that is the Baby Jogger City Select, which is, again, like I described, kind of a workhorse of a stroller. There are some great things about it, and then there's a couple cons. For example, just so you know, these seats here.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, let me get you to come take a look at this. The one, I would say, downside of these seats is you'll see how there's multiple holes here. That means to adjust the straps, you do have to thread them through the back to kind of lift them up as your child grows.
Is that for like sizing?
Yeah, exactly. And so some strollers will have something called a no rethread harness, which we'll see, where you can slide it up and down.
My wife promised me football players, so I think we're starting probably about here.
Yeah, perfect, yeah. In Canada, CFL, that was the big dreams of your life?
Yeah. Didn't quite work out.
Okay, so
hey, I'm here.
And then again on the buckles, one thing to note too is these are non-magnetic buckles. So while it's an amazing stroller, you get a lot of great value. There's just a couple things to note. You're not dealing with magnetic buckles. You don't have a no rethread harness, and you're not getting some of the ventilation in the back. But for the price and for the construction and build, you get a lot of great value in the Baby Jogger. Okay?
Looks good.
All right, let's wheel this guy away.
All right.
Next stroller we're gonna talk.
Okay.
So, this is a relatively new entrant to the market. Nuna Demi next.
Okay.
So, immediately you can tell it's a different frame construction. It's a whole different vibe and aesthetic.
Look at that leather.
Right, we're going into leather detailing.
Boy.
You can see it featured here with the Nuna Pippa Urban on the top, as well as the seat. Now, it's, again, just as a differentiating point right off the top.
Yeah.
You laughed, but the seat is essentially in the basket.
Right.
This is not floating. This is actually attached to the frame.
Okay, and this is just for easy snacks, right?
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, feed them down the snacks.
Got it.
So the reason it's set up like this is to keep your weight over the main center, like your center point of gravity. So what that does is it keeps the stroller easier to push.
These wheels look way bigger too.
Yes, so you know what, we can probably measure that later, but they're definitely a wider wheel set and a thicker foam.
Ooh.
So this can accommodate, again, an infant seat and a toddler seat. It'll hold two different children for two different ages. You can get forward facing and rear facing, so it'll face two different ways.
Okay.
It is going to be lighter to push when you have two kids in it.
Yeah.
Because, again, to bring back a comparison point, when you have a stroller like this, you can see, and why don't you push this for a second and then push this one? Where the weight sits is going to affect the overall push and feel.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I definitely feel that difference.
Now, there's some cons to this setup, right? Where everything's closer together and you have a little bit less freedom as far as how you can set the stroller up and where you can place the kiddos.
Yeah.
But then again, you're managing weight on the other side of it.
Right.
Right?
No, makes sense.
Why don't you take this guy for a little stroll? I'll put this one back.
Oh yeah, I can picture myself like this. Just a baby daddy taking a stroll.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the leather. So, did the other one have leather too? It did.
It did. It's more, they call it vegan leather.
Oh.
Yes. So, to adjust the handle, if you want more perfect height. So again, Megan's shorter than you.
Yeah.
She can lower it down for you. Simply grip, pull up.
Yeah. And this has some wizardry in terms of folding too.
It does. So why don't we now, again, because while I'm here, I gotta punish you a little bit.
That sounds
Take
right.
the car seat off the top.
I
believe in you. You've got this.
Wait. There's a button. They said I couldn't do it. Wait. Oh, that just moves that. Wait. There's another button. That didn't do it either. Is it the angle? Is it all buttons together?
Now, you'll notice, viewers, how long I'm letting this go on, because it's more for me. I'm sorry that this is for me. This is a selfish moment. Okay, so.
Wait. Okay, no, I don't got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
all of these car seats will end up having a button here on the back that you can pull, and that's how you use that for your liftoff.
So it's hidden.
Yes, it's for the aesthetics. We don't want an ugly button showing all over the place, but for dropping it in, you're going to simply lower it in.
Look at that! Look at that tray actually that it just drops into. That's pretty solid. I like that.
Yeah, and then to remove it, grab the button at the back.
Grab the button at the back.
And then lift right off.
Okay.
And you can lift it off with one hand at the top.
That was a lot easier. That makes sense. And then just slides in. There we go. Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's take it off.
Right, off.
Take it off.
Now what?
Let's take out the bottom seat and give it a fold.
So there's a button. If I've learned anything, is that, no, that's not the button. Is this the button? Oh.
He's learning. He's picking it up.
Buttons.
See, all dads out there, this is not wizardry. This is, you'll figure it out.
Okay, and to fold, if I've learned anything, it's that there's always some here. No, that's not it. I remember the last one had like a latch, so presumably there is something.
Okay, so done.
All
right, so this joke will get old soon here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's old.
It's old. Yeah. This one has a component right here on the side. A lot
Right.
of the modern strollers have ones on the side.
Okay.
The baby jogger doesn't because of their frame compactness. It's set up that way as a way to get the frame really compact, but you can literally pull those.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Right.
You'll notice.
That's quite a bit bigger.
Yes. Now
Yeah.
you can take this off to get it more compact.
Right.
Again, to fit down. And the other thing that's kind of neat about this one is when it's in its full lay flat position.
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
notice it's got a bumper here to stop that from getting picked up and ruined.
Right.
Now, because you touched this latch before, it didn't lock into place, but normally what will happen is if you don't move it and you leave it in its appropriate spot, it will latch in and you again have your side latch, which then makes it easy to pick up and sort of hold. So
I like that. Actually, that's really neat.
So again, a little bit more space, but thankfully with your vehicle, that's probably not going to be a concern.
No, that's fine.
Once you give it an unfold.
Oh boy. Okay, so you latch this on. So I think this is part of the process for not being on. And it was something here that, he can learn.
Perfect. Okay, so again, to fold the stroller in the future, you're simply going to push the buttons, pull it up, push it down, and again, if you have the latch set on the side, it'll lock in.
Easy peasy.
And then you've got a nice handle inbuilt with leather for comfort.
Okay.
So you can hold it in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Love it. Cool.
Okay, so this is the Nuna Demi next. It also has a foot pedal brake.
Yeah.
So it's a flip-flop brake where you push down to lock, flip up to unlock.
Nice.
Push around. You've kind of got the sense and feel of that. Why don't I get the set away and let's go to another option. Okay, so we have talked through two different strollers. We've looked at the Baby Jogger City Select. We looked at the Nuna Demi next. Now let's explore a third style. And then I think after that we can just look at options, okay?
Sure.
So the last style I want to explore is from Bugaboo. This is the Bugaboo Donkey.
That's huge.
Yes. So
that's wide.
This is a side-by-side stroller. So again, idea is we're trying to get the weight over the wheels and make the push that much more premium and lush. Now you'll notice how easy it moves.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. So it moves beautifully. This is fully expanded with two seats on. However, you can, if you're using it as a single stroller, bring this in. So you'll notice how it adjusts right here.
Yeah.
You clip this out, you clip out, take everything off and collapse the frame.
Okay.
And that will leave you with a seat as well as a side basket. Which is nice because you still have, and this is the side basket you would get, just right there, clips on the side, right in for like a car seat. You still have the basket underneath, and then you also have access to the side basket when you're in single mode.
Nice.
In double, this is nice because you can have two little ones facing towards you, two little ones facing out. This is like the most loved twin stroller, but It's also an amazing stroller as a single. Our director of marketing, she bought hers and used it.
Right. Well, what's this front part right here? Is this?
This is for your
for me to ride on?
Yes,
if
yeah.
I push.
So as your family expands, little one grows, this accessory is like basically your ride-on board. It gives you the ability to sit, put your feet up, treat it like a skateboard, ride in behind. So you can actually have baby, toddler, and another toddler.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really amazing product. It's going to facilitate all stages of life.
Yeah.
It is wide, but it will fit through a door. It is made to fit through standard doors. And I am almost certain, but I would have to correct myself if I'm wrong. The wheelbase and the separation of the wheels is almost no different than like an UPBaby Vista or any other sort of full-size stroller. It's like marginally. We're talking a couple inches at best. So it is not near as wide as it feels.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And again, that's in single and expanded. Obviously, it's a little bit bigger. Give it a little push. Get a sense for what that feels. Talk to me about how the weight feels sitting, because now you've got literally a ride-on board.
I
and
like
2
the
seats.
weight. I like the weight. It definitely feels a little bit heavier with both of these seats, but it feels good. I don't feel like it's cumbersome. Sort of glides very nicely.
Yeah.
And yeah, now I can have my triplets.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So we've done the joke where I make you fold it a few times, so I'm going to save you from that, from this one.
Thanks.
But it is going to fold down for your size of vehicle. It will fit.
Right.
We've got demos on YouTube and everything, so if you want to see a review on this stroller specifically, you can. But let's put it back, and then let's talk through some other options.
All right, what else we got?
Okay. So we have done 3 different styles of double stroller, right? Because we're kind of in the vein of expanded family.
Yeah.
We have basically a horizontal distribution, right? Where you have, or sorry, I guess vertical. Vertical? Yeah, vertical. You have
stack them.
It's just like a bus. They're in line with each other. Yeah. So you have 2 different seats, pegs at the front, and the ability to kind of have different configurations. Pros to this: it's going to be the most narrow. In single, it gives you the most flexibility and the lightest sort of setup. The only downside is as you add, you're putting weight up at the front, and you're also putting kiddos at the front. So
does that make it harder to maneuver? Or?
Yeah, if you're in tight spaces at a grocery store, you're going to notice that difference.
And my babies will be very heavy, you know.
Yeah, right.
They'll be big.
Football players, CFL.
Right.
Yeah, cool. So,
well, you know, they might dream. They might make it to the big league.
Yeah, exactly. In this variety, we have a couple other options.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the Silver Cross Wave 3.
Okay, this looks fancy.
As well, we would be remiss if we didn't mention the infamous, the classic UPBaby Vista V3.
Okay.
So these are both following that same genre and style.
Yeah.
You're going to see some upgrades in each of the strollers, like we'd mentioned no rethread harness, so now you're in the stroller, you're gonna have the ability to simply move up and adjust on the fly.
Okay.
You're getting some ventilation through the back, so upgraded seats, you're getting nicer leather details. Again, you start moving into types of canopy, you get fold outs and zip outs on the canopy, peekaboo windows, magnetic buckles, again, magnetic buckles.
So there's the Rolls Royce type of situation, or?
Right, so just this, I need to, here. Let's, camera guy, can you get in here for a sec? Magnetic buckles is that thing of like, it's just, it's such a dream.
Yeah.
It's so nice. When you have a squirming toddler and you're trying to buckle them up, the fact that they're self-guided is lovely. So you're getting some upgraded functions, but you're still retaining that capacity to have 2 different seats.
Yeah.
Okay. Big basket on both. Why don't you give each of them a push just so you can get a sense of the touch and feel of each stroller?
This definitely has a lot more of a weight to it.
Yeah.
Sort of a heft,
it has that sturdy, sort of well-built feeling.
It does feel really solid. So that feels really good.
The thing I like about this one is if you can extend this quite high. So for the taller people among us. And even for the shorter, it has a lot of range.
Yeah.
The nice thing about the Wave is you get a lot in the actual purchase. So the stroller price includes a number of different accessories, including the pram.
This one feels lighter than the Silver Cross. It feels quite maneuverable as well. Sort of feel like I'm driving a sports car here.
Yeah, the UPBaby push is legendary.
Nice.
So amazing products.
Yeah.
Right. In the box with this one, you're getting your seat and your bumper bar.
Yeah.
You're getting a little bit more in the box there. So if you're looking online, you can see the price differences.
Yeah.
Always check what's included, because sometimes a difference in price might not be accounting for a difference in included accessories. So just note that when you're taking a look.
Yeah. So which one do I get? Do I get for filming this with you?
Well, we still have to look at another type. So
okay.
Yeah,
right.
We can't just give away whatever we want right now. Silver Cross Wave, great product. One of the things that's cool about this brand is it's British engineering.
Okay.
It has that lineage of the royal family with having carriages custom designed. So you get beautiful products. That heaviness makes it, I like to think of it as like built like a tank a little bit. It's really well built. But you're right, the sportiness, the sleekness, the lightness of the Vista is amazing. Yeah. Last category I think worth touching on, and this is a newer category. This is our self-assist or electronic powered or electronic assisted strollers. So
look at that.
This one has within it a battery powered system that will give you basically push assist or brake assist as you're going down or up a hill. So the stroller's fully loaded, the wife's pushing, she's a little tired, baby's in there, it's cranky and crying. You've got actually some e-assist that will self-drive the stroller forward and give you kind of that extra bit of power.
That's really cool. That how much of a drive does it actually give?
Well, let us test it for you. So,
okay,
power button on.
Okay. It's on.
Now you're going to use these to go. There you go.
Oh.
Power button on. Let's move.
Oh.
Sorry, you know what I did is I touched it and I put on the rocking motion. So one of the things it does is there's actually a self-rocking feature. So if you hold and press the rocking button, the stroller will begin to rock.
That's wild.
On its own. What? With the brake on, push and hold. Right, so you're standing there, you want to keep baby rocking, you're doing something over here.
The tech, man.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the next step is the e-assist. You have 4 different speeds.
Okay.
Push to go forward, pull to brake.
Push to go forward.
And walk.
All right, let me, whoa. Gotta be careful with this.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like your first time driver.
Doing wheelies with my children. Okay, I definitely feel that. That's quite a bit of help. That's really cool. And then this
maybe
is
take it that way and do a little spin around for us.
Oh yeah. Let me just take a drive. Man, it's sort of pulling me along. That's awesome.
So you can imagine going up a big hill.
Yeah. Wow.
Going down a hill, the assist that provides.
How long does it last, this charge? Like, you know,
I don't know. But that's okay because we are going to throw up the hours up here because our video editor, Chris, is going to take care of us for that. So we will get the exact amount of charge it holds. But to charge it, there's a battery pack down here. Right. Simply remove that, plug it in, get a full charge.
It doesn't feel that much. It doesn't actually feel crazy heavy as well.
No, well you can compare
to
the non-battery version for the weight, so you can actually see.
Okay, yeah. There is a weight difference, but that doesn't feel like heavier than some of the other strollers.
No, and when you factor in all the e-assist, it's a really great option.
No, that's really cool. Wow, that's pretty wild.
Yeah. Last, there's some other great options. We have the Italian-made Ipsy from Peg Prego, made in Italy. So that's a lovely little feature. It actually comes over. There's no Chinese factories that are touching this thing. So fantastic products, can accommodate double. They have a new version coming out in a little bit with some upgraded seats and features, but you're getting Italian leather and a bunch of other wonderful features. Pushes great, looks great. And then we also have some other options in the double. Now, we've spent a lot of time talking about double. It's worth noting in family planning, things aren't perfect. And sometimes a single can be the way to go. Yeah. So this is where you're getting into really great full-size strollers, but that aren't going to accommodate a second seat. So you're going to get a smaller frame, but you still get all the great features of a full-size stroller. So you're going to have accessories you can add on to it. You're going to be able to get a ride on board. You're going to be able to get like a full canopy, full recline, use it from birth. Yeah. It's great products, but they're not necessarily designed for multiple kids back to back. Right. Smaller footprint, easier to move, easier to carry, especially if you're dealing with limited space in your home, your garage, your car.
No, that makes sense.
Okay.
There's a lot of options. Whoa, head spinning.
So, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I know you're going to need to digest. It's okay to go home and digest. No need to pull the trigger right away. We want you to make the best decision for your family. So always come, touch, feel, look online, read our reviews, watch our videos. So while we're digesting that, let's take a break and let's talk about infant car seats. But I want to bring in an expert for this section. So you're going to give me 1 second. I'm going to bring in Carrie, who's the manager at a Burlington store, and she's going to run us through all the seats for you.
Amazing.
Hi, I'm Carrie. I'm the general manager here in Burlington, and I have David, and now we're going to go over some car seats.
Nice. Let's do it.
Okay, great. So when our friends come in and they don't know too much or where to start, because it is very overwhelming for car seats and everything that they come along with, we introduce them as it's more like buying a car. You have your base models, your mid-level, and your top end. And that's kind of how it is here. They're all safe. They're all going to get you from point A to point B. They all pass all the testing and things like that. But some just offer a little bit more bells and whistles than others.
Sure.
Okay. Some brands that I would say were base models would be our Britax Willow, our Kiko, Keyfit. We also have Baby Jogger here as well. And then from then you go into your mid-level. You're going to get your Maxi Cozy, your Cybex. We do have, actually the Roamer I would say is pretty high-end as well. And then we get into the higher-end ones, which would be your Kleck, your Roamer, and things like that. And all that comes as your base models, or that is it. You have base, it goes into your car. It's very easy to install. In some places, you're gonna have to use a little bit more effort to install them in the car than others. And then from there, you get more bells and whistles, different fabrics. You have additional safety features like a load leg in some. It is not a mandatory piece, but it is definitely nice to have. Extended canopies, different fabrics, and that's what it comes down to.
So as a guy, my first instinct as I look at these is obviously the bigger, heavier ones are better.
Okay.
And safer, because they just have to be, because they're bigger and heavier. Is this a, am I totally wrong on this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So no, heavier is not always better. Heavier just has more moving parts to it.
Okay.
Just like your all-terrain strollers, all-terrain wheels are going to be a little bit heavier than the smaller ones. So that will add weight to a stroller. Just like different pieces, more fabric, more internal moving parts are just going to add weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what else as a new an up and coming father do I need to know about car seats?
So we believe in really making sure that it's going to fit your vehicle.
Okay.
So sometimes we will do what's called a dry fit. So go to your vehicle, make sure it's the right one. There are some car seats that are unfortunately not compatible with certain models of cars. So we're pretty knowledgeable in that area, or again, we'll take it out to your car so we can show you exactly why it might not be, and then suggest some other options that will be better for taller parents, for twin families. If this car seat needs to be back in any way, we need to make sure that it is the best fit for the vehicle and that the other people in the car are safe as well.
Okay, can you talk to me about because just from some brief Googling, and from what I know working here, what is grow with me's for car seats? Like what is the difference between an infant car seat and one like for toddlers? Like what do I need to know there?
Okay.
I have no idea.
So an infant seat is really only from 0 to average 1-year-old.
Okay.
Your convertible seat is going to be, you can use it from birth and then go all the way to like 5 or 6, let's say.
Oh.
And then your final stage would be that booster.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it kind of depends on growth of your child, development of your child, fit, things like that. We obviously offer all-in-one seats as well. There are pros and cons to using an all-in-one from birth in the car.
Okay.
They are much larger in the vehicle. They will take up your entire front seat, meaning your car seat, your passenger seat needs to be moved forward so you can get the correct positioning for a newborn. Also in the Canadian winter, it's not nice to have to take a child out of the vehicle to put them into a stroller. And then you also have to make sure your stroller has that pram, lay flat, or bassinet feature for that first 4 months.
Okay, and then how long am I going to get out of these? Realistically, is this going to be able to use for multiple children?
Yes, so most of them are expired after about 7 years.
Okay.
So it's good for about 2 or even 3 kids,
Right. Okay, cool. That's amazing. I think I don't have any other questions, but
Beautiful.
yeah.
Then all we need to do is try it in the car and try it on your stroller.
Oh boy.
Perfect.
Okay, so we have covered all the types of strollers and how they kind of work together. We've actually had hands on a bunch of them. And then we've covered off the car seats.
Right.
Now, a couple things. Not all car seats go with all strollers. So
Yeah.
at some point, you're gonna make a decision. The recommendation, pick your car seat first.
Okay.
That gives you, this is like about safety, and then match the stroller to go with it.
Okay.
That's perfect.
That makes sense to me.
Recognize though, you will have the stroller probably for multiple years with your
Right.
child. This will be for about a year. So you want to balance
Right.
that too. You know, it's not a perfect equation of just absolutely this, then that. It's like, nope, we want to factor in what our life plans are. So
Sure.
you want to make sure you're finding the best option between the two together, which is why having hands on the products, or even just reading. Like if you don't have access to go touch and put your hands all over it,
Yeah.
we've got YouTube videos, we got all that stuff. Once you've done that, you gotta try it in your car.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think for today, we'll call it here.
Yeah.
What are some key takeaways? What are some things you're thinking about as we wrap up here?
My key takeaways are there's a lot of options that suit a lot of different life situations, and I probably really need to sit down with my wife and start talking through some of this stuff, as well as what we can expect, or what we're the situations we're expecting to have with our child, and where it might make sense to get different products. So I guess I just have a lot of thinking to do.
Okay, well, so here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a follow-up
Oh boy.
as you're making decisions, and
Sure.
then from there, you'll be able to pick and tell us what clinched it for you, what ultimately was like why you made the decisions you made.
Sure.
So you can kind of keep everyone involved.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're willing to follow along with the journey. Thank you so much for keeping with us. This is a first-time dad, first hands-on products. If you see people wandering through the back, it's because it's like an actual store. You know, we're here living our lives. So to the people who wander through, you're all good. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out our Learning Center, sign up for do you have a baby registry with us yet?
I don't have anything yet.
So he's gonna make a baby registry with us because you
Yeah.
are aware of the perks, right?
Oh yeah.
He's not. That's okay, because we will get him the perks and he'll know all the reasons why he wants to build a registry, complete it in one place, and work with us. So thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for coming out of the darkness of your hovel of the technical world and for joining us here in the retail store.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I guess I'll just head back to my hovel.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Thank you so much.